Hello lovely peoples. I've just decided I was going to stop and rip up some paper towel because I've made a mess just on my hands, but I imagine there'll be more just because there's always more. Right, so today, be warned, sorry, itchy foot. I'm going to be talking about YouTubers, and specifically YouTubers that YouTube just to make money. And I'm rather opinionated about this, like pretty much everything. So yeah, but what's triggered it is I got sent this, which is the Nurture Soap Trial by Fire, which is supposed to be a really good red. Thank you, Keely. What a lovely present. I actually got a little teary. It was kind of funny because, I don't know, I'm one of these people that doesn't expect others to be nice. So when they are, it's kind of surprising, and it's also really nice. So yeah, I went out, checked the mail, not expecting anything, and well, I was actually expecting a SD card, and this other envelope, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And turned it over, it says Keely. I'm like, okay, what has she sent me? And yeah, so she sent me this, which is freaking awesome, because I've been wanting to try this for ages. But you know, it's from Nurture Soap, and nothing against Nurture Soap, but it's expensive to buy things from the States because of postage. And so I've just never bought it, but now I get to try it. So I'm very excited, and I'm out here soaping, which is great. And yeah, that's sort of what started me thinking about this whole YouTube thing. This is what we need. 1, 2, yeah, we do. We need 4. And it's what I've seen lately, well not lately, it seems to happen a lot, is these YouTubers who've got like millions of followers whinging. Honestly, whinging about how burnt out they are and how they can't do it anymore. And I'm like, and you know what? That really makes me angry, because if you take any hobby that you love and turn it into work, I don't care what anyone says. That bullshit about, oh, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. It's a lie. People, don't believe it. If you love soap making and you turn it into a business, it becomes work. It's that simple. You have to make what customers want, and you know, and so this is why I will never be successful, because I make YouTube videos because I like making videos and I love making soap, so I make videos of me making soap. Now, I'm not going to change the way that I make soap. The way I make videos does not work with the algorithm. Have I changed? No, I have not. Am I going to change? No, I'm not. Why? Because I'm not an idiot. Oh, hang on. Well, I am, but that's beside the point. What I mean, and I don't mean idiot, it's that when you chase the algorithm, you start doing things that you wouldn't do. And when you're chasing views and chasing subscribers, you do things that you wouldn't normally do, and it becomes all about chasing the subscribers and chasing the views and chasing the money. And then all these people wonder why they're getting burnt out. It's because they're not doing what they love anymore. They're doing what they need to do to make money. And so I don't think YouTube should... I think people should stop trying to be YouTubers and like get real jobs. That's probably contentious, but whatever. I don't care. I think YouTube has evolved the wrong way. I don't think it should necessarily be about making money and making views. It should be about people making videos about things that they love. You can tell the difference between someone who's making videos for money and making videos about shit they love. You know, like even in soaping, you can tell the difference in people who love to soap and people who love money. I mean, you can love both, I don't know, am I making any sense? Like, I don't know, yeah. It's just one of those things that sort of irks me a little when I see these people that are literally making hundreds of $1,000s, you know, in a week or a month or whatever, whinging that, oh, I'm so burnt out and I can't do this anymore, I need a break. And I'm like, well, you know, you did it. It's your fault. It's not like, you know, someone sort of forced you into it. You know, I mean, I make, I don't know, $20 a month. I don't know. It's not very much. I actually make more through Patreon than I do through YouTube. So thank you, patrons. I love you. And yeah, it's just, I think Patreon sort of, that shows people, I don't know, it's just like I can't explain what I'm trying to say. Anyway, let's just soap. I'll just shut up. That was 6 minutes of me high horsing. So, alright, what I thought I might do is a layered soap, and I thought I would try different amounts of this to see what colours they come out. Now, Nurture Soap says 2 teaspoons per 450 grams of oil, which is per pound. 450 is rough. So my recipe, oh, I don't even know. Oh, it's 1,000 grams of oil. I don't actually have, well, let's just say 1,000 grams of oil anyway, because that's what I have. So I thought I would divide this into 4 of these, and I'll do 3 as red and 1 as white, and I'll just put white between each of the layers just for something a little different. So that sounds really Christmassy, doesn't it? I don't want to do that. Shit. Well, I'm doing it anyway. Oh, and I haven't measured out the fragrance. See, it's been so long since I've soaped, I forget every time now. It's Wednesday today, and I was going to soap on Monday, and then that didn't happen. And then I was going to soap yesterday, and then and actually got out here and realised that that those rainbow shapers aren't going to work because I'm an idiot. Oh, that was so fun. Seriously, that was so funny. I got a hair and I went, because I put them in here, and I was like, and they were sticking up like this front. I was like, if you want to see it, I posted a picture on the Instagram. But yeah, it's like, really, why didn't you think of that, you idiots? Then yeah, I just sort of walked away, shaking my head and laughed, because, you know, I mean, what else can you do? It was just like such a silly mistake that, yeah, but anyway, it's all good. It's all good. I know how to fix it. The only problem that I have now is I can't find, what I wanted to do was print each of the rainbow shapers, because they will actually, if they work, they will come in the set of, is there 7 colours in the rainbow? There is, isn't there? There is. Wow. Oh, the bird. I thought the fan was making weird noises. No, just our crazy wildlife. Yeah, I was going to print each one with the corresponding colour, but I can't find indigo filament. So I'm a bit disappointed with that. Never mind. But yeah, it was kind of hilarious that that they were just like seriously impossible to use. But nevertheless, I have sorted out the design, and I will get around to making that at some point. Yeah, the soaping did not happen yesterday. Oh, made a mess. Made a mess. Just call me Kenny, I'm the messy soaper. Alright, now I don't want to mix the white one first, because I don't want to get any white in these. So what I'm thinking is, how about we go 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, 3 teaspoons, and then white. I think that'll work, yeah? let's try that. Now, what do we actually class as a teaspoon? Because these are just like, ooh, that's a bit brittle. That one will have to go in the bin soon. Like, I don't have an actual teaspoon. Oh, I might actually have a teaspoon. Who knows? I have a set somewhere. I bought a really nice set of measuring cups to take photos for the book, which I'm still working on. But yeah, no. I think we'll just go with this spoon because, oh, that was easy to open. What I might do is I might sort of just make it sort of flat. So we'll go 1, and then we'll just give it a 2. Well, that's not 2, that's 1. Just sort of just flatten it off like that, and then 1. I tell you what, whoever uses this is going to think they're bleeding to death in the shower. 3. Rightio, there we go. Oof, I mean, it looks nice on the spoon. I also thought what I could do is bring over a red spatula, and then can judge, because, you know, cameras all look different. Alright, so I'm going to use Simply Spa from Aussie Candle Supplies, but I'm going to get these mixed first, just to have a look. Okay, so that's red. I mean, that's friggin' red. There was no need to do 2 or 3. That's beautiful. Wow, okay. Holy shit. There's no difference, really. I mean, that looks a little darker. I don't know if you can tell. Alright, so let's put some white in this one. The Simply Spa apparently has no vanillin in it, and it says, if you can't get away for a holiday, who can, then a relaxing spa is the next best thing. Simply Spa is a gorgeous, vibrant but relaxing blend with top notes of bergamot and thyme, middle notes of clove, white flower, lilac and ylang ylang, and dry notes of light musk, vanilla bean and white cedar. It smells blue to me. Yeah, it's not awful. It's not like yucky. It's not like that one I used the other day. Whatever that was. I don't think this one would make me sick. Now, I don't know how it behaves, because again, it's just another one I've never used before. Oh, there's lots of mess everywhere. It's just messes everywhere, peeps. I might just put it in. We'll just put some in. See what happens. That's how it works, isn't it? Just put it in, see what happens. Yeah, it's not awful. I mean, it's quite floral. It seems to be playing alright, so. Yeah, it's floral, and it's got that kind of powdery thing, which again is not powder, it's musk. To me, musk smells powdery, I think, because every time I use a musk I always say powder. So I guess that's what it means to me. Now this is not very set up, so layers. Oh, we can do layers. We should be right. Should be right. It's all good. It's all good. Can go in there. Now I'm going to go darkest to lightest, just so that the dark layer is on the bottom. Now we need one of these things. Oh, that's a tiny little one. Oh, dearie me. I'm super impressed with this colour, guys. Super impressed. So if anyone's looking for a, see, this is I would call this almost a brick red. It's got a little bit of orange now that it's that dark, but not a lot. Like, it's still very red. It's the reddest mica I have ever used, I have to say. It's very good. It's well worth whatever it cost. I don't know. Thanks, Keely. You're an awesome woman. Okay, so here we go. Let's test my awesome pouring on the back of a spatula skills, shall we? It's been a while. Yeah, I'm not hating this smell, I've got to say. And I've just realised that there's not a lot of white. So, do not use too much white, fool. Fool! There we go. That's the bottom layer covered anyway. What? Pulled a little bit up in there. It's all good. It's all good. It doesn't matter. It's not really that. I mean, it's thickened a little bit, but not sort of crazy. And it's not gotten hot, so it's not bad. You can see it's definitely thickened. Now, I don't know if that's the mica or the fragrance, because both are new. It could be either one. This is why you don't change two things if you want to test. Never ever try two different things if you're testing. Just try one. And then you will know which one of the things it is. And it's the same with any testing that you're going to do. If you're doing upgrades to a computer or anything, just try one thing. If it works, try the next thing. And then you will know, and you won't have to go back and eliminate 2 things or 10 things to figure out which one of the one things it is that doesn't work. Ask me how I know this, she says as she's standing here making a soap with new colour and new fragrance. That would be me. And that's pretty much me on a regular basis. Okie dokie. So I might put the rest of this white in here, and then the top can just be the red. As you can see, it's definitely thicker. So, I mean, obviously because the white's thicker, it's not the red, although, you know, titanium does have a tendency to thicken up. I've left it a little bit because I think I might put some on the top just so I can do something interesting. Wow, it's so hot. It's 30 degrees in here. It's spring! It's spring and it's 30 degrees. It's not fair. This shed's going to be so friggin' hot in summer. I've gone through a summer here before, so I'm well aware that it's hot. That colour is bloody glorious. I mean, look at this. No, yeah. It's dark. It would be interesting to see what half a spoonful would have been like now that I've seen this. So, or maybe 1 spoonful in my entire mix. That would be interesting. Yeah, this is definitely thickened. So yeah, I'll have to give that a go. Just 1 spoonful. Keely said that she got some nice pinks out of it, which if I could get a nice pink, I'd be super happy. We all know how I feel about pink. It's my arch nemesis. This is the pink that I want. This pink. I just want to be able to make that pink regularly without too much faffing around. I don't feel like that's too much to ask for, but apparently it is. So I said to someone on the soap group the other day, I think we all have a colour that we can't, that just vexes us, you know? Or fragrance or something. I think soap's just a pain in the ass. It just wants to do its own thing. You sort of got to just wrangle it into doing what you want it to do. Alright, so this is a lovely messy top, isn't it? It's like, really? What are you doing? Okay, oh, give the back a stretch. Sound effects and everything. I do want to drive the car too, so, well, not so much now, because I could probably do the sound effects, although I have an all-wheel drive, so maybe not so much, but straight down the middle. Bugger it. Straight down the middle. Ooh, 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 ooh. Get on there. I don't know why it's going straight down the middle, but it is. Oh, I've defleed the fleas. I've defleed the fleas. I have defleed my cats, and look, I'll be really honest. I put it off because Socks really hates it. It's the one that you put on the back of their neck. Because there's no possible way I'm going to get him to take a tablet of any kind. But I'm noticing this is looser than the red. So I think the mica may have helped move that along a little bit. But anyway, yeah, I put it off. I put it off for too long. I put it off until I couldn't stand there scratching any longer. And so he was really good this time. He didn't even run away and hide for days. Now. But because they've been defleed, I now have fleas. That was where that whole conversation was going. So it's like, I hate defleeing the cats. So I'm going to not put it off next time. Look, it's not my best effort. I have to say, really not my best effort, but that's a bit thick. Like my thighs. Look, if I don't reference my fat ass and thighs in at least every video, what's the point of making YouTube? Seriously. I'm in a silly mood today. I know I'm in a silly mood today. I'm in a happy mood because I'm not quite as in pain today, and I got to make soap, and I got to make red soap. So there you go. Now, I hate it. I have to say, I absolutely hate this top. I don't like it at all, and if I do anything to it, I'm just going to ruin it, aren't I? Yep. Look at me stopping. Woo! So yes, I quite like that. That's quite a nice fragrance, guys. It's very sort of... it's pretty much on point with what it says it is. So if you're looking for something that smells like what I said, then yeah, it's kind of, it's feminine, which I know people probably have something to say about that. I don't really give a shit. Like, it's sexist, but whatever. There's too many labels on shit anyway, so whatever. Whatever, don't care. Whatever. Don't even start me on that shit. Wow, like, wow. Look, I'll put that up to the camera. Oh, that was what I noticed. I washed all the bath bomb moulds in cold soapy water. They come up a treat. The only thing that didn't wash off was the glitter. So they now look friggin' awesome. That was not the F word I was going to use, but I reeled that one back in. No, seriously. They are lovely and clean, but they're just really glittery. Which saves me using glitter filament, I guess. So, alright. All the grunty sound effects. That's a pretty shit top. I'm well aware of this, but I don't know what else to do to it, so that's the way it is. Alright, I'll be back in the morning to cut this. Well, I'll be back in the morning. I'll be back in your 3 seconds. 2, 1. Bye. Hello. Here's my backwards wave going on. I don't know. I'm out here under duress at the moment. Mind duress, but duress nonetheless. I was already to have a nap with socks and I realised I hadn't cut the soap. Like, it's red. It's not red on top. I don't know. It looks like it's ashed, but I don't know how that's possible. It's kind of weird. It looks like the fragrance has played up as well, so that's an issue. Paching! Thank you. I was like, but yeah, you can kind of see the difference between the 3 layers. It's subtle. I don't think you'd need to use 3 teaspoons. I think 1 would be sufficient. But let me get this one out and I'll put that there, and then I'll get this out and I'll show you the top. It's actually kind of hard to see, really. You can see how it looks like it's ashed, because it's not red, but it's definitely red soap. There's no doubt about that. So that's good. You can see, there you go, that's where you can see the fragrance issues. It looks like ricing. It could just be because I hand mixed it instead of stick blending it. Could be that the only reason that it's done that. It doesn't look too bad in the middle of the soap, so it could just be the edges. Sometimes fragrances will do that. There was a little bit of fragrance leakage on top, but it soaked back in. I think, yep. And that was this morning. I came out here earlier this morning and it sort of looked a little wet. But it's definitely not now. No, that's just glitter. So yeah. But no, I mean, it's red. There's no doubt this is red. I'm actually really keen now to see, actually that's at the top here, if it'll focus. See this? It's actually got a drag mark. So you don't generally see mica. Oh, look at that. Yeah, right, okay. Okay, so this is going to be, let me take this piece here. We'll wait till it focuses. Look at that. So this is going to be one that goes really, really red in the shower, because the colour's just coming out of that, just touching it. Right, so, and that's coming out of the top with the 1 teaspoon in it. Interesting, very interesting. I'll definitely have to give this a whirl in the shower to see how it goes, how much it stains. Not stains, but yeah, like how much, like how red the lather goes and so on and so forth. But yeah, there you go. It's definitely red. But there's really minimal differences there. Really minimal difference between the top layer and the bottom layer. Like you take the sheen off of it and there's nothing, like, because this corner looks lighter when the light's on it. But honestly, I'm really not seeing enough of a difference between the 3 layers to warrant using 3 teaspoons as opposed to 1. Even if you cut out the middle layer. Yeah, it's just, I mean, there's definitely a difference between the top and the bottom. I don't know if that helps. But there's definitely a difference between the top and the bottom, but it's honestly it's really minimal. But yeah, I've got to say I'm impressed. I'm a bit disturbed about that just coming out like that. I've never seen a colour do that before. So that is probably my only concern for this at this point. Other than that, it still smells nice. The fragrance hasn't done anything too weird except for that on the sides. See, it's just a bit on the side there, but I mean it's not. No, like I said, it had a little bit of fragrance leakage on top, and it's all sucked back in. It's not even left, like, it's not even left fragrance marks or anything, so it really was minimal. But yeah, I'll have to try that in the shower and see if I look like... Apparently Dexter's coming back, speaking of blood in the shower. I guess, I don't know, I was just seeing Christine and Nikki both posted something on Twitter earlier. Well, at some point before today. Well, alright, that's it. I will now go and have a nap with socks. All the orders are printed. I've finally caught up. So you guys need to hurry up and put in some more orders now, because otherwise I'm going to go crazy being bored. Except I'm not. No, I'm currently working on my soap extruder. And because I don't know how to do things by halves. Oh, okay. That's... instead of just making... Alright, back a while ago, month, 2 months now, it was a while ago, Keely asked me to do some extruder discs, and I said yeah, sure, I can do that. And it's just one of those things that just sort of I never got around to. Actually, she suggested making an extruder as well as the discs, and then she said, oh no, why don't you just make the discs? I said yeah, I'll do that. I never got around to it, and then we just got to talking about it yesterday or the day before. And so last night and today I've been making my own extruder. So I've got the end cap and the pipe, so they screw together now. I've figured out the size of the discs. The discs are 27mm, so they're the biggest discs. I don't know, can you get extruders that big? Most are either 18 or 23, but I figured I wanted mine bigger, so it's about yay round. Because why would you want to extrude something this big, when you can extrude something this big? So yeah, they're definitely gonna be bigger. I'm going to do all sorts of things like cats and stars and I don't know, I can't really think of anything at the moment. Trees, you know, and you'd be able to do them at, you know, a good size. So 20mm, which is 2 centimetres, is that right? I don't know. I'm tired, I want to go sleep with my cats. But yes, so the only thing left, I'm working on the plunger now. I wanted the plunger that I've originally made works, but if it doesn't go perfectly straight, it binds up. So I'm just working on just the way to make the plunger go down the pipe, the main body of the extruder, perfectly straight all the time. Which I don't like printing with supports. So if you know anything about 3D printing, you'll know what that means. If you don't, you don't. But it's wastage. And I don't like doing it, so I'm trying to work out how to make this thing without printing supports. So yeah, now that's my life right now. Well, it's not. My life right now is going to have a nap with my cat. I've just made a new shaper. Someone has requested the shaper that shapes out the shape of an apple. So I'm printing that at the moment. I'll probably add that to the store tonight or tomorrow. And you guys will see this video tomorrow. So, alright, I'll shut up, because I'm just sitting here waffling on. So much stupid hair. I swear I'm about ready to shave it off again. Done with it. Alright. I will see you all for the next one. Ta-da!